I was trying to get a higher angle from what I was spraying, and then I just fell off the entire boat.
Ooh, excuse me.
This anchor's being a douche.
I'm sorry, man. It's 70 in February. It's just not right.
I don't know why you're apologizing. Would hate it. I'm never even considering going in the Midwest. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna.
I'm fine if it's like northern Midwest.
Yeah, even still. I don't know about that.
Because then it's cold, not.
Well, in the Midwest in general, you have a risk of tornadoes, and I obviously know, like, where I am, there could be risk of a hurricane or something, but, like, I would rather a hurricane than a tornado. Because a tornado literally, especially if it's a bad one, your stuff is gone.
When I'm talking, like, Midwest, I'm more talking, like, middle of the country, like Michigan and Wisconsin and all that.
Right, yeah.
Like, there I would be fine with. I wouldn't hurt going more down on the East Coast.
Yeah, I mean, my dream, like, states would probably be either I could stay in North Carolina, I could stay in New York, or I could go to North Carolina. But either one, to me, sounds like a good choice. I heard that North Carolina's, what to be mayor or whatever. I don't know government. But whoever runs the place, like, they're not that great of a person. But I don't know. I have to. Hopefully that changes by the time I'm old enough to live there.
By the time you're old enough and have made enough money to be able to.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I mean, YouTube is just a side thing right now, and I plan to do charity live streams, so I'm not going to be making money off those anyway. So it will be a side thing, but I plan to work at GameStop for a little bit. That's just for extra cash, and then as I'm waiting for my games to, like, explode, which again, you're kind of relying on the public, but still. If those do explode, then I will continue making more games, especially in that genre that might explode. If they don't explode, but they still do well, then I will probably just continue making new stuff, like try new things. But either way, I'll be working at GameStop just to earn that extra money, especially for, like, software I might need. So.
Yeah, software can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I
definitely need to get a new computer.
That and in the county that we both technically live in, but I will not name, I am going to be working as a lifeguard again over the summer, and I'll be making over 16 an hour.
That's pretty good.
For a summer, when last year was pretty nice. I still need to do my taxes, though.
I have not encountered that problem yet, just because I haven't made anything off of YouTube just yet. Technically speaking, I've made like $50, but you need $100 to cash out, so I haven't needed to do anything yet. But I did take a course in my last year of high school where we did learn about taxes, so I do know a couple things, which is a good step in the right direction because most schools don't teach a squat. So at least I have some knowledge going into the real world, whereas if I didn't take the class, I wouldn't have had it.
Yeah, our economics professor was very good. Well, I don't know who you had for a professor, and there's no point in trying to say their names because, well, you know.
Yeah.
We don't need them going to checking every high school in New York for professors.
Yeah.
And teachers.
Like, oh, they go here, okay, so they must be in this area. Yeah.
Not that I think very many people would, but for those few who might, we don't need to.
Yeah, don't want to poke the horse, you know, or what is it? Poke the lion? I forgot what it is. Poke the lion, I think. Is this rope need clean too? No. Oh god, this area is not cool.
No, it's still the.
There we go. Oh god, don't fall off.
Clothing or modifications. I want to buy things like nozzles and soap.
So, if you go to the shop, what is it just saying? Is it just saying modifications?
It's only showing the clothing tab and the modification tabs of the shop.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. I know it's not a co-op thing because I could switch and buy stuff with John.
Maybe it's because I'm in a level that I technically haven't done yet.
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, we're like this is like a very late game thing that we're in right now. That's probably it.
Also, I'm going to abandon working on the funnel because it is not going very well.
Yep. I'm currently on top of the pulley thing.
I've gotten most of it, but it's still not going very well. And it's a bunch of tiny shit that I do not have, and it's rust, so I do not have the proper washer to effectively get all of the tiny shit.
Right.
I apologize for the swearing.
No, that's fine. YouTube's changing their stuff again. Oh god, I fell. YouTube's changing their stuff again, where it's like if you swear in the first, I think it's in the first 10 seconds, they can actually charge you. And so I've told Noah blatantly, if you swear in the first 10 seconds and they charge me, you're paying for that, because I refuse to pay for something that Noah would do instinctively. And he's like, all right, sure. So he hasn't done it yet, but yet is being the key word.
I just can't wait to do another Fez with friends.
Yeah. You like the game?
I'm sorry. Yeah, Phasmophobia is really fun.
It is. That's why I've stuck with it.
I don't like a lot of horror games, but that one is really fun.
Yeah, but me and John talk a lot. But me and John got talking about, like, we were discussing who in our friend group didn't like horror games, because there was someone that had said that. And we're like, no, we thought it was Noah, and then we did a podcast episode, and he was like, oh, I love horror games. I'm like, wait a minute, but that can't be right. Yeah, we thought you were the one that didn't like it.
I don't like a lot of horror games. Yeah. Like, there's a certain genre of horror games that I like the style of like Bendy and the Dark Revival and stuff like that. I like. I don't like a lot of the straight up
like jump scare
blood
stuff?
Gore, throwing everything in your face.
Oh yeah. Like you wouldn't like Outlast or anything. Because Outlast is a very
really.
or Resident Evil, because those are both very gore heavy games. Yeah, I'm not a big, now that you say that, I'm
Resident Evil I might be okay with, because I've seen the movie for that one, so it's not...
Well, I don't know if the movie's a good contender for the actual games. I don't know, I haven't played the games. John's recommended them highly, though, so I probably will eventually. Because the Oculus
Never mind, I am not touching this hall with anything.
You're not what?
I am not touching the bottom hall with any of my stuff, so that's all on you.
Okay.
No, it takes me forever to get through one little patch of barnacles, even with the most concentrated.
There's barnacles under the ship?
Yes.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I was just working away at the anchor while I was down there. I didn't actually take a look at the other stuff.
Fuck, there's rust.
What is this funnel? What is wrong with this funnel? There's not much here. Oh, there's that, I guess.
If you want to start working on the bottom of the ship, I'll work on the rest of the boat for now.
Yeah, I'm just cleaning up the top here. There's this funnel up here that's like, it says there's stuff for it, but I don't believe it, because I'm not seeing anything.
Up top.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there's like a whole little area under here that's a pain in the ass.
Oh, you're right.
Because there's a grate and then a little area under the grate.
Good thing I have my trident. Yeah, because once I can get this, I can go, because then you were having trouble with this part, so I can go to the underneath the ship. Okay, what else do you want? There's nothing else in... Oh, there's a patch there. Got it, there we go. Alright, I'll go underneath the ship. And get rid of that, get rid of the barnacles.
You'll understand why I said have fun to you when you... There are barnacles everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. My trusty trident, though. Oh boy, it's ripping through them. Actually, it's leaving a lot of spots. I don't know if I want the trident for this part. Actually, let me see how soap works against this. This is metal.
What?
Oh,
excuse you.
What?
I just got an error.
An error?
Unable to connect to host, and it kicked me out.
Literally in the game. Hang on, let me...
Yes.
I'm clicking in my friends again. I don't know if that's doing anything. Well, that's mean. Also, the soap is not really that effective. So how did you join me last time?
I went to the Go Up tab, but while I'm in here, I'm going to get soap.
Alright. Let me know if you got it or if I have to spam the button again. That's all I did last time. Okay.
I am buying out all of the soap.
Right.
I cannot buy out all of the soap, but I got what I needed. I got
fair.
glass, stone, multi-purpose, and metal cleaner.
Yeah, multi-purpose is only really good for the things that are not listed there. It's all right, but if you have the specific item for the specific thing, then you use that.
Okay, career mode. Confirm. Oh, it's because I'm assisting you with your career,
Right.
so I can only use what I bring in.
Oh.
So I don't have access to the shop to buy new things because it's...
Gotcha.
It has to download the 6 megabytes of dirt.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big map, yeah. I mean, it's not as big, I guess, when I saw the picture for it, I'm like, oh, this thing is freaking massive, but I guess the Ferris wheel and stuff is bigger. Yeah, this underbelly is going to be a bit of a pain. Pelican. So what, besides like D&D and stuff, but like what games have you been playing recently?
I've been playing a lot of Valorant and Overwatch.
Yeah.
So, games that are based on not having fun. At least that of the main modes of Valorant and Overwatch.
I've never played Valorant, but I used to be an Overwatch boy. I used to play it on, I think it was Xbox or something. I took a break for a while, not because I was angry or something at the game, but just because I was playing other games at the time and I wanted to focus on those. And sometimes I just take breaks from games, like not if they don't always have to make me mad, but usually if they do, I'll take a break. But like with Minecraft for a while, I took a break from that game for a while. But again, not because it didn't make me mad or anything, it was just because I just took a break from it. But Overwatch was similar, and the last time I played it was actually before even the second one was even announced. So it's been a while. But it's I'd give it a second chance, especially. I mean, like I said, I never left with a bad taste in my mouth or anything. So, but I just have right now. It's such a big game, and I think there's a campaign. So
there isn't.
Oh, then never mind. I'm a liar.
It was supposed to be added, but it never was.
Gotcha.
When Overwatch 2 came out. Oh, hey, I have returned.
You have? That took you that long?
Yes, finally.
Gotcha. Well, at least you're in. Yeah, if it kicks you out again, we might have to quit this level and go to free play. I thought John did campaign last time, but he might have done free play.
I can't even. I own the thing that lets you use soap, but it will not let me use the thing that lets me use soap.
Yeah, it must be like a progression thing or something. I didn't think it was, but I guess it has to be then. If it's not letting you do that.
I am perfectly fine with going into free play.
Yeah, let's go into free play. Here, let me just, I don't know if this saves. Do I care about saving? Probably not.
I have $4 to my name, because...
Okay. So free play means I can only select from things I've done, which is basically everything. Let's clean a shoe. Let's do that.
That's what John and I did last time we did free play. And he just
We'll end the current multiplayer session. Okay, that's fine because you can rejoin. Start this job will reset in progress on other free play jobs. I don't care. All right, so I'll have to invite you again, but yeah, it's clearly broken a little bit, so maybe they should fix that, devs.
Maybe.
Because if that's a little strange. I mean, I sort of get it, but also if you're assisting me, why can't you have the stuff that you would have? Like, or just do maybe that thing wasn't a glitch where I didn't earn any money off of it. Just like do that so they can't earn money off of it, but they can still play. You know, that'd be helpful. Okay, the shoe I think only has metal. That would be a problem for you. So
I have metal cleaner, and again, it's only if it's like rust and stuff that metal becomes a huge issue.
Okay, I pressed invite. I don't know if it's doing anything, but I pressed it.
Well, I can go to, clean the shoe house.
Alright, we're cleaning the shoe house.
It's a very, very beautiful shoe house, I'm sure.
It is. Oh, you spawned a different... Okay, so you can just go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to go... If you want to start from the bottom up, I will start from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, see, there we go.
Yeah,
now I have all of the stuff.
Yeah, so it's just a campaign thing. That's strange that they made it that way. I missed... in fact, missed my jump. But anyway, yeah. So you've been playing. So how is Valorant? Because I've like, if I go on Twitch, I cannot move a single inch on that platform without seeing the word Valorant.
It's not bad. It is fun. It's just a lot of getting used to how stuff works.
Yeah.
Because their movement, if you're moving at all while attempting to shoot, you have terrible aim. Like, your bullets will go everywhere.
Huh, that's interesting. So there's no,
which is
hip shooting, I guess, is how the...
Well, no. Hip shooting is actually better. So, what I mean by moving is, if you're, like, strafing left and right, you have higher inaccuracy, but if you're just standing still, it will be all of the guns have their own, like, little bit of inaccuracy between shots, no matter if you're moving or standing still. But if you're standing still, it's the lowest inaccuracy possible with that gun.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because like,
and
I've played Call of Duty and stuff before, but I've never played like Valorant because it's I believe it's free if I'm mistaken.
It is free,
but like
unless you're like me who spends money on gun skins.
Yeah, I've never been that type of person to spend money in a game unless I really care about it. Like Minecraft, I'll spend money to get mine coins and stuff for the maps or whatever, but if it's a game like Call of Duty, I never used to buy like
I only buy stuff in Valorant because I know I actually play it. Yeah. That's the only reason why I actually buy stuff.
Well, and you must think that you're going to get value out of it as well. So there must be like a value sense there, because if you're a poor college student, as if you say, then obviously you're going to be way more cautious with your money.
I'll admit it. I'm not actually that poor. It's just I'm trying to not spend a crap ton of money because I haven't paid anything out of pocket except for interest on my loan for the first year. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to not spend my money on everything, like a ton of the money that I saved up for working the 2 years over the summer that I had worked up, saved up. So I'm still going to get myself a little something every now and again. Yeah. Hence the buying the Valorant skins. But I'm not going to be getting myself something that's a ton of money very often.
Yeah.
You know?
You should look up on...
Like, I'm still going to treat myself to stuff, but I'm not going to... treat... be reckless with...
Spend money with reckless abandon?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very like conservative with my money.
I'm trying to be conservative.
Yeah.
And not impulse buy. The only thing that I've really been regularly be spending my own money on is snacks.
Well, and that's yeah. I mean,
snacks are life. Food is life.
I mean, it is. It creates life. It does. Yeah, we should, because one of the games that I want the three of us to do, like the three being me, you, and John,
yeah,
is to do Monopoly, because I think, like, I'm such a Monopoly fan. I know some people aren't, but I think it's going to be super fun, especially when there's the three of us shouting at each other about, like, oh, you're stupid, why'd you buy that? Or, like complaining about our terrible luck that we might have.
Yeah, that's the only thing Monopoly does to me. It does not ruin... I will get angry in Monopoly, but it will not forever ruin a friendship.
Yeah.
Via Monopoly.
Yeah. When I think, you know...
If you can play a game of Monopoly without getting angry, you are a god.
Yeah. Well, or you just have very good anger management skills.
Yes.
I don't get typically mad, per se. I will get, like, frustrated if my luck starts getting, like, if it's really terrible. But, you know, that stuff happens, so I kind of just accept it every now and again.
Like, you saw me during trouble. You know how I get with... That's basically what Monopoly is for me.
Well, to be fair, okay, I think I brought this up to John, but I think I forgot to tell you, because it's been a while since we talked, actually. But my sorry video went out, and a funny thing happened. My lovely commenters decided to inform me that both you and John cheated without fail multiple times in sorry, and that actually resulted in me losing. So, just saying, Bo. Just
what?
Saying. You cheated. You and John both cheated multiple times. In fact, the thing that mainly killed me is you had skipped my turn without any of us knowing, and you got a 1 card, which I was on your home, and so I wasn't gonna move yet because that was my turn. You got a 1 card, which was gonna be my card, and that ended with me losing because I had like no people out of that point.
Okay, so I think what John was doing, part of them saying John was cheating, was that I think he was getting out of home with any number card.
That, and people said that when he got a sorry card, he needed to kill you because you were right outside of his home, and he killed me out of spite. And it's like, that's not. It was
okay. So the sorry card, they're just being butts about that. The sorry card is literally anyone. It is not whoever is closest to your home.
I mean, yeah, but like him killing me made literally no sense because I was 1 space out of his home, and so like him killing me compared to you made no sense. But the definite the definite thing of like me losing a turn
made no sense.
Yeah, so I mean I still qualify him as a cheater, especially because you were right. He was like moving with any card.
Well, I got so confused during that because he would pull number card. The only cards that you're supposed to get out of home with are 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Well, it was funny because he didn't do that at the start. At the start, he wasn't doing that. It was only when I started not paying too much attention because I was so furious at my luck in the game that like that's when you both started cheating a little bit. I'm like, I didn't even notice it during editing, which was strange. So clearly it was just a thing that happened, I guess. But it was just like
I did not purposely do anything.
I know you didn't purposely, but I just found it funny that my commenter was like, "Oh, Axel stole your turn and then decided to screw you." So it's like you probably lost because of that. I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Yeah, but like, you know, I don't get butter over anything. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, and I think I think we all kind of started leaving home with any number card.
No, I didn't. I was stuck in home for like 90% of it. In fact, my commenters were telling me that I was the only one that didn't cheat.
So I apologize for that because I saw John leaving home. Like,
well, no, because you
what?
saw him doing
I thought, yeah, I was very. I had moments of confusion too because I'm like, what? You're not supposed to. What?
Well, and we should have called him out on that because I wasn't paying attention really because I was just so like furious that my luck was being that douche, and I wasn't even paying attention to like what was going on. So I didn't even see what he was doing. And so, like, you're right, 90% of the time, I saw this when people were pointing it out, and I was like, he like, got an 11 once, or not, sorry, not an 11. He got, like, a 10 or something, which is just move 10 or move backwards 1, and he pulled a card out with it, or he pulled a guy out with it. I'm like, how did I not catch that? How did neither of us be like, wait a minute?
Hold up, something ain't right.
Something ain't right, yeah, exactly. But neither of us were like, John, are you stupid or something? Because, like, he just kept going. So he didn't stop him or anything. Here, I'll let you get that part.
Yeah, no, the shoe is going fine.
That's great.
On a side topic.
Yeah. Yeah, the shoe was one of my favorites.
Completely unrelated to the current conversation.
You get this tower thing, which I really liked. You get it in the fire station, too. But it allows you to, like, get to higher parts of the building, which I really like. Because some of the earlier levels, it took, like, you had to kind of aim really high up, and it was kind of annoying.
Yeah, like the playground.
Yeah, that's one of them, yeah. You had to climb.
You did get a step ladder, but there's only, like, certain places you could put that.
Yeah.
And they weren't in the best places sometimes.
Yeah, that one, like, one of the blue roofs you had to climb to get to.
Yeah. Yeah, but how neither of us caught John doing that was
beyond me. I mean, cheaters.
I don't think he did it on purpose.
He definitely did the sorry thing on purpose. Absolutely, he did.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
The number card thing, I don't think he was doing that on purpose. He might have.
He did say at the beginning. I noticed that he said he's like, I don't know how to play this game or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's possible he forgot halfway through, but yeah, we just didn't catch him. So we were all to blame technically because he was cheating. We didn't catch him or say anything. So it sounds like you sort of caught him, but you didn't say anything. So I guess
I was very confused, but I thought that my version was just different because at home we have like an anniversary edition, so the board looks different.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't know if that changed anything.
Yeah. Well, I think that's
like,
what
we have a much newer version of Sorry.
Yeah. Well, and I think also that there's, just like Monopoly and other stuff, there's home rules. So that's another thing with the comment section stuff. It's like some people could be saying things that's based on their house rules that we didn't use. Like maybe that person that commented about John screwing me with the sorry card, maybe you have to sorry someone that's closest to your thing in their edition, right? Still think it's a dick move, but you know, and it didn't make any sense at all.
Jordan probably literally did that just to screw you over because he got no gain from doing that.
No, and he actually lost the game because I think if he would have killed you, it would have sent you back, and it also would have sent him way forward, like literally 5 spaces away from home. He could have won.
I think I did make a comeback in that one though. Sorry, I think I was pretty behind for most of the game, but then I just started doing good for some reason.
No, I think actually you'd have to rewatch it, but I think you were doing pretty alright for the first part of it. It was me that was getting screwed over and that did not make a comeback at all. So
okay.
You were starting to make a comeback in Trouble. I don't know if you're misremembering, but that you did make a comeback in that. You didn't win it, but you got second, I think. I remember John losing. He lost both, technically. So I sleep well at night knowing that he lost both games.
So when are we going to do the next? Well, are we going to do more Tabletop Simulator?
Well, of course, yeah, obviously at some point. The thing is, I can't say this publicly because, well, I can say like a brief thing of it. But John's schedule is going to become more and more complex. Like I said, I can't go into the reason why. Yeah, I have to wait for him to announce that publicly. And so if we work around his schedule, then I think that's the next thing after Faz, actually, because I've already downloaded some of the games. I got Catan, which is a game I haven't really played too much, but I definitely want to try. I have like a battleship game almost looking thing. It's not Battleship, but it's a game that's similar, apparently.
Oh, that'll be cool.
And I have some other games. I got a lot of games. I think it was off the air because John wasn't streaming at the time, but it was one of the times we played Muck, and I was like, we're like, oh, we can try tabletop. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have games for that yet. Immediately after we were done with that Muck session, I went and got some. So. yeah, that'll probably be the next project after Faz. Once you get Faz rolling. Yeah, the plan right now is those two. And we need to go deeper. I definitely want to do again, but I need to start getting some of those videos out because they have not seen they've only seen parts 1 and 2 so far, and I'm pretty sure there's 6 parts. So. There we go. Make sure we get these trims, because these trims can be annoying sometimes. Oh, there we go. There's a trim. I think I just cleaned the window frame you just tried to do. Just by spraying up. Like I said, once you get the Trident, man, things change. The world of power washing becomes more unstable. I'm like Thanos, just with water.
And against mud.
Yeah, I'm not. Screw the Avengers. I just want to get rid of mud and dirt. Speaking of Marvel, have you? I don't know if you're a Marvel fan or anything, but have you been watching anything recently from them?
No. It's not that I'm not a Marvel fan. I just haven't been watching anything.
That's fair. Well, I was gonna say because I was a Marvel fan. Well, I kind of still am a little bit.
After Endgame, it just really kind of fell off.
Well, it was weird because I mean, people complained about what was it? What's her face? Natasha's movie or whatever, Black Widow. They complained about that movie. It was fine. The CGI was off. I don't know who they replaced with the CGI, but they didn't do a good job. But that was the story itself was kind of fine. Except it did have a couple plot holes. And then after that, it started to tailor off. Because WandaVision was great. I liked the Disney Plus shows used to be good. Like, WandaVision was great. Winter Soldier was alright. And then Loki was fantastic. I loved Loki a lot. I
am placing the ladder to go to the top of the shoe.
No problem. But yeah.
Oh, so you already cleaned the roof. Never mind then.
Yes, I started from the top to the bottom. I just went to the bottom. There is this window over here if you can get to this window. On this left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab the ladder real quick.
What are we missing? We're missing this boot wall here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a trim. There's a wall section here, though. Oh, there it is. Once we get close, it starts to tell us what we're missing. Oh, there's a box.
This wood trim
Got this box. Up there is a
this
wall.
would...
Got that. What was this? Oh, what was that? Oh, window frame.
The wood trim by the shoelace.
Yep, I just gotta get this trim. Got it. Up the wall. Oh, I got that. Nice. Oh, we haven't even touched this thing yet. That's probably contributing. Got that. Stairs, door, window. Oh, I saw something there. Wall, that wall. Oh, you got it. Nice. Shoelace, a wood
Shoelace,
frame.
window frame, and wood trims.
5 of them.
Yeah, the window frame is probably this one over here that I'm working on.
I'll get the shoelace. I'll find it because my trident can really go in tight spaces. Oh, I found it.
Yeah, it's.
And then we're missing 5 wooden trim. Oh, this is a wooden trim here.
Got the.
Nice.
Press tab.
This one, that's not one. Oh, this is one.
The tab. The savior tab.
Must be on the top. There it was. Is this one? Nope. This one. Calling all wooden trims.
spamming tab and I'm not seeing anything.
I would just be checking the sliver on the. I'm just looking for the white slivers on the top left thing, because the tab's not reliable at this point when we're so close. Here, I'm gonna. It might be up top. I'm gonna go get up here.
Well, no, nothing up here is trim.
Oh yeah, it's got one on top. How are we missing so many trims? Oh, there's one here. Got it. Is that a trim? That's wooden top. Tops. Is this one? No, this one. Missing 2. Oh yeah, I should be checking those ones. This one, nope. This one, yep, I knew it. Got it. Missing 1. Missing a wooden trim somewhere. Oh, I think I know where it is too. This lever needs to move. That's not a, there we go. It's definitely in here somewhere.
This one is clean. The one that I'm spraying I got already.
I know, but there's like one up here that I thought I saw a sliver for. No, maybe not.
Come on, where are you?
Oh god, I fell. Oh god damn it. That's not what you like to see. Just want to check it's that one.
Come on, Ethan, you're supposed to be a professional here.
That's not how that works.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Well, especially when it's being pesky. Oh, I fell again. God damn it. Especially when it's being pesky like this. I don't know where this thing is. Oh.
Spray it all!
Did I just see it? I swore I just saw a sliver. I swore.
It's not on this one. Because that one is clean.
I swear I saw a sliver there.
Where?
I don't know. I just looked up and I saw it for like a second and then it went away.
Damn it.
Trivial. It's always the last thing.
That's when you just cover everything.
Yeah. Oh, this one. Is that a separate thing? No. Oh boy. I'm gonna move this thing. I want it there. Just want to look at this stuff up here. It's got to be one of the higher ones. Like, we've checked the lower ones.
I'm just trying to check all the little ones underneath the windows.
Yeah, I checked. There was one earlier that I got. Oh, God damn it, that's really not helpful. No, it's not that one. I thought that would be it. Whew. Yeah, see, it's 99% clean. I don't... That means it's like literally just a speck we're missing. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's this one. I found it. Got it. It was underneath the window. We just missed it, I guess. Nice.
So, why is it still say 99?
It doesn't for me. If I hit escape and I'm seeing the time lapse thing.
Oh, there it is.
You're also
it says a
job complete. Nice. School looks beautiful. Oh, the play school. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, there it is. Cool.
Well, we got to do another smaller one because we're not gonna do a big one. So we're gonna do. That's not that fun. I'm picking ones that are fun as well. I'm not gonna pick some I'm not doing some of these. How big was that one? That one wasn't that big, was it? No, that one's pretty big. Let's do the Forest Cottage.
That sounds really big.
I mean, compared to the other options I had, that's not that big at all. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it's not too big.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, there was like a mansion I could have picked. You don't want that one.
I think that's currently like one of the things that I need to clean.
Oh yeah. Well, no, there's no way because there's like the mansion's like one of the last levels.
Oh, and there's paint. Is the blue paint supposed to be here?
What? Oh no.
No.
That counts as. I mean, I can get rid of it. My trident is so tried and true that I can just annihilate anything that comes in its path. Yeah, if you see any more blue paint, let me know, because I think you either need soap or a very good power wash to use it, or to get rid of it. You could use the blue, or that's not the blue, what is it? It's the red one, the 0 degree nozzle, but it's very inferior.
Yeah, I was, but yeah, it's a pain.
Yeah, I just might as well finish this wall while I'm over here. I started the door if you want to go over there.
Oh god, and we need to get the stone wall too.
Yes, we do.
I've completed the post.
Nice. So, I forgot what we were talking about before we finished, or before we got caught up in the thing. Holy crap! So I'll just switch to the topic because I don't know. I forgot what we were talking about. So I know if you're moving back to New York, that means you're gonna have to have some ice cream, all right? So you gotta tell all of us what is your favorite ice cream flavor, and I want to know what ice cream flavor you would literally scoff at. What's the one thing that someone would give you that you'd be offended by it?
Okay, so my favorite ice cream flavor is going to have to be mint chocolate chip.
Oh no. Okay. Now you can keep going.
I'm sorry. It's not every mint chocolate chip though. Some of the mint chocolate chips just no.
Right. So what's the one that if someone were to give you, you'd feel offended almost?
To feel
I guess
that's a good question.
It doesn't have to be offended. That's just my way of wording it. But I guess like if you were to get it, you wouldn't even touch it.
Probably just straight up cherry.
Interesting.
Just black cherry is good. Other regular cherry is just too sweet.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah.
And I don't really care for artificial cherry that much.
That's fair. Yeah. It was funny because I was gonna obviously say mine right after yours, but like you said mint chocolate chip because I have a very strong opinion on mint chocolate chip. Let me tell you.
Oh boy, yeah. Let me guess. You will be offended if it is handed to you.
Well, here because like I've given it chances, right? I'm not gonna like dismiss a flavor if I haven't had it, right? Because that's stupid. I've given it so many. I've tried 6 different brands of it. Some are like basic, some are like your Ben and Jerry and like name brands, right? All of it has tasted exactly how toothpaste tastes. And my stance on it is, if I wanted mint chocolate ice cream, I would just eat toothpaste because that's what it tastes like to me. Now, with that being said, to answer your question, yes, that is my one that if you hand it to me, if you know me and hand it to me, then I would be a little offended because it's like you should know that I don't like it. If you're new and you walk up to me like, hey, here's some ice cream, I would probably run away because that's a little strange. But also I'd be like, okay, but I don't like that one, you know. So
it'd be like,
yeah. So that's why I laughed when he said mint chocolate chip, because I'm like, oh no, I'm about to diss his favorite flavor. But you know.
So for me, it's one to start. I don't mind the flavor of toothpaste, which is.
Well, I mean, I don't either, but it's just like I don't want to eat toothpaste as a cold toothpaste as an enjoyment process.
And it all depends on, because some brands put more chocolate in it than others.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly prefer the brands that like put a lot more chocolate in it.
Yeah.
So you can actually taste the chocolate in the mint chocolate chip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just, oh hey, we sprinkled a couple chocolate chips in here. Here you go.
Right, exactly. Well, I've had, like I said, I've tried different kinds, and one of the kinds I tried was like that. It had so much, there's chocolate chips everywhere. Like you couldn't get a spoonful without getting like 30 of them, and it still wasn't that great. It must be the combination, because I like mint by itself. Like I love eating mints at the end of dinners and stuff like that. I actually try to go after them usually, especially like mint flavored gum, mint flavored toothpaste. Like I like mint by itself. And I love chocolate by itself. Chocolate obviously is great, but the second you combine the two, especially in ice cream, nope, I'll pass.
The only really mint and chocolate combination that I like out of the ice cream is York peppermint patties.
Yeah, those are good. I do enjoy those. Actually, on Sundays when I go to church, my grandparents always have like those. I think they're called icebreakers on hand. They're like, and they always have like a mint variety, whether it be spearmint. There's different types of mint. I don't know what kinds they are. All I know is spearmint, and that's it. Peppermint, I think, also. So I don't know the mint specifically, but I like all of them. So
that and Andy's candies are amazing.
Oh, dude, my mom will give me Andy's candies usually either for Easter or for Christmas. They are the bomb, dude. And every time we go to Olive Garden, I always like, hey, can you slip me an extra one? It's just like, I always love them a lot. And I know, obviously, the first time I found out about Andy's candies was Olive Garden, and I was gung ho that they were the one that made them. And so my mom's like, no, that's a store thing, that you can get that in the store. And I'm like, what? And my mind was blown that day. But yeah, York peppermint patties are really good. Obviously, Andy candies are great. If you disagree, then you're wrong.
And aside from mint and chocolate, buttermints are awesome. You cannot change my mind.
Buttermints? I don't think I've heard of those.
You can get them at Cracker Barrel.
It's not a mint that has butter in it, right? Because that'd be a little.
I
weird.
do not believe that it is.
Okay, you can get it on my Cracker Barrel. That's interesting. Is that a side thing, or is that like, what is that?
Yeah, it's like in the Cracker Barrel store.
Oh, in the actual store. Okay, yeah. I gotta say, Cracker Barrel, sponsor me anytime, please. I love shopping in their store. It's just the one we have
their
nearby
store
is
the stuff
cramped,
that they have. They have some better quality. Their store is awesome, and their food tastes amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah. You said you can't change your mind. You can't change my mind that Cracker Barrel is some of the best, like, a chain stuff you can get, because they're a chain, right? Obviously if you go to mom and pop shop, you're not gonna beat it. You're not gonna beat it. I'm sorry. Like there's I can't say the name either because people will find me. But there's a local place, well, semi-local. We have to drive about 15 to 30 minutes to get there. But it is a mom and pop shop, and it is it's like a diner almost. And
I know it.
I don't know. It's how do I word this?
We can
Legacy is in the name, because there's a couple places that have the name Legacy. It's like it's something Legacy Diner.
Okay, then no.
Probably not. Yeah, I didn't figure. It's a Christian place, so I mean that doesn't really affect my view on their food, and it shouldn't. But like
no, I don't give
yeah
any crap about religious stuff when it comes to food.
Right.
Food is food.
And it's like I have not had one thing from there that I've been like, this was, like, I've never once have I scoffed at it, or never once have I ever been like, huh, this isn't that great. Like, literally everything I've tried from there is so good. And they're always busy on Sundays. Like, in fact, the previous Sunday, in my time anyway, they were so busy we couldn't even find a parking spot. Like, we had to go somewhere else because that's how busy they were.
Yeah. I'm going, for a second there, I'm going to say the name because it is not actually close to me. So, yes, it would be general, like, super general, but nowhere near enough to actually know. No, you know?
Yeah, I know.
But for a second there, I thought you were talking about the spot.
No. I've tried them. They're fine. I got it usually during COVID actually because I never really. They were usually expensive when they were an option before. They lowered down the prices a little bit during COVID, and they were doing Grubhub. And I stopped using Grubhub after COVID a little bit because I've never had a need for it anymore. But like, I got a couple other things. They had crab cakes. Those were a little pricey, but I got them anyway. The crab cakes were pretty alright. I got a burger there. That was pretty good. But like, I wouldn't say they're a 5-star restaurant by any means. I just think they serve good.
My main experience with there is when my dad would sometimes take me to the men's breakfast for church.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Their breakfast is actually pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I ordered them, I think, like 4 different times, and 3 out of the 4 times were breakfast because I got what's it called? Eggs Benedict. I got their Eggs Benedict, and I got their toast and their coffee. I think was one of the orders I got. And they did their eggs really good because over easy is not the easiest thing to make, despite easy being in the name. And they nailed it perfectly. Because I like over easy or sunny side up. One of the two. If you hard boil my egg, stay away from me. But like, I like sunny side up.
Hard boiled eggs aren't bad.
No, those are not. But if you've served me like a fried egg, then I'm not gonna enjoy it too much.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, hard boiled eggs, especially deviled eggs, change my mind. Deviled eggs are the best thing on Thanksgiving. You can't change my mind on that.
I've never had deviled eggs.
Unbelievable. Your life needs to change. Your life will you will go back in time with how much just even the look at them, you know. Just saying. But yeah, they're usually served on they can be served on Easter especially, but on Thanksgiving and Christmas usually. If you have a tradition for it. If you don't have a tradition for it, then you probably don't have it. But.
My family's traditional breakfast for Christmas is blueberry stuffed French toast.
Oh, hell yeah. You just said my 3 favorite words in one sentence. Blueberry French toast. Heck yeah. I love
okay, so it's not cooked like traditional French toast.
I don't care.
How would it...
It's blueberry French toast. I don't care how it's cooked. But just do enlighten me.
So what we do is it sits overnight before. Well, most of it is made the night before.
Mm-hmm.
When I say most of it, I mean most of it. So first, you slice up your bread. You put it in the bottom of a buttered 9x13 pan. Then you soften up some cream cheese, and you spread the cream cheese on these slices of bread that are sitting at the bottom of the pan. Then you sprinkle some blueberries on top of that. Then you cube. We normally use homemade bread for this, so it's like 1-inch sliced bread cut to 1-inch cubes, and our homemade bread is really good for this.
Mm-hmm.
You put all of the cubes on top of that. Then you mix milk, eggs. It might get a little sweet here. Some maple syrup, a little bit of regular sugar, and a couple other things I forget. And you, after putting the cubes and the rest of the blueberries in the top layer, you pour the egg mixture over it, cover it with foil, and let it sit for the night. Then in the morning, you mix together some. You put it in the oven for probably around 20 minutes. Take it out. Take the foil off. Sprinkle it with a mix of sugar and nutmeg. Put it back in for probably around another 10 minutes. And it is amazing.
Yeah, while you're saying that, the only thing I would change is I probably wouldn't have a maple syrup, because at that point that's too sweet for me. But boy, blueberry is one of my favorites.
It's not a lot of maple syrup. It's only like a quarter of a cup, and there isn't actually, and you only add like a quarter of a cup of sugar too. So it's not a ton, and there isn't a ton of regular sugar in the first place, which is why there's maple syrup in there.
Gotcha. Yeah, because some people
to
drown
prevent
their
it
French
from
toast in
being
maple
super
syrup.
sweet.
And at that point,
oh God,
it's
no.
too sweet for me.
Then why are you eating French toast?
What?
I said, if you're drowning your French toast in maple syrup, why are you eating French toast?
I thought you were saying that in response to my thing that I said. I said, "Oh, I don't like if it's drowned in maple syrup." You're like, then why do you eat French toast?
No. The why do you eat French toast is a response to the drowning your French toast in maple syrup.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It gets to a point where it's too sweet, and I lost my sweet tooth a long time ago, but I still enjoy sweet things. Like obviously we talked about like the peppermint patties and stuff, or whatever. But like it's like I can't eat cake anymore. Like especially if there's frosting on it, I can't eat cake. So like if it's my birthday and my mom wants to make me a cake, I tell her just do a carrot cake with a cream cheese frosting, because that's the only thing I can really eat that won't make me feel like my teeth are disintegrating. Because like it's actually.
Go ahead. It's actually kind of funny, because in my house we don't normally do cake. It's normally something like brownies.
Well, hey, that's fair.
Hey, birthday brownies are something else, man.
I like brownies if they're homemade. I'm not a big fan of the prepackaged stuff.
Oh God, no! I have never had. Okay, my roommate is in the room, so I'm not going to get huge backlash for saying this, but cosmic brownies are not very good.
Oh no, I mean I haven't been appealed to any of those like Little Debbie cakes or whatever. Like I know Little Debbie isn't. I don't think they're the cosmic brownie people, but like I've never been appealed by that section of the store. You know what I mean? I've walked by it several times because it's always in the front. But it's like I've never been appealed by that. Those like cinnamon bun things, those especially those like cupcakes with like the whatever's inside Twinkies and stuff. Like Twinkies themselves, I've never been interested in. I don't know. I haven't really tried them. I've tried cosmic brownies and they're all right. But like I wouldn't spend my money on it.
Yeah, the only Little Debbie stuff that I personally like is the Nutter Butters, which is chocolate and peanut butter.
Is that
and Swiss rolls. Those are the only two things.
Are Nutter Butter? Are you talking about the normal ones, like that come in like the Oreo packaging, or are you talking about, or is there a different kind?
Like the Little Debbie. It's like a wafer with peanut butter in between the wafers.
Oh.
And they're covered in chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Not a layer of chocolate, but of chocolate.
So it's not the ones I'm thinking of then. So it was different.
No.
Yeah, I like the Nutter Butters that are like they come in like a Oreo style packaging, and that you kind of It's like
I know
without the chocolate.
Yeah.
Those I like.
I know which ones you're talking about. I will not deny that. I will not say that those aren't good either.
So while we're on the topic of sweets, I do got to know, because a lot of people disagree with the stance that I'll say in a second. What's your opinion on, if you've had them, what's your opinion on Butterfingers?
They're weird, man.
Oh god, I fell off. They're weird. In what way?
Like, I know they're trying to be peanut butter, but there's no words to put to the flavor.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna say that they're bad. They're not bad. They're actually pretty decent. I haven't had them in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
So what is your stance on them if people are disagreeing with you?
Well, you'll know why in a second, but Butterfingers are among one of my favorite candy bars. Because it is, I don't know, it's just, maybe I like the weirdness of it, I don't know. Because this is a stance people are definitely going to come at me for. I don't like many Reese's things. The only Reese's thing I will eat is the Take Fives, because there's a lot more stuff in it than just the garbage. To me, the peanut butter in Reese's is not that great.
The only Reese's I like are the minis, because then you can just shove that whole thing in your mouth, and you can taste all of it at once. It's not like you're taking a bite where you get some chocolate, but mostly it's not mostly chocolate and some peanut butter to mostly peanut butter and some chocolate to you're just shoving that whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because I used to like Reese's a lot, but ever since I've grown up, I haven't liked them as much, and I was figuring out if it was the peanut butter that I did like or it was the chocolate. Well, that was a very easy test to test. I guess is not the right word I would say, but it was very easy to test because Reese's actually makes their own peanut butter that you can buy in stores, and so we got it once. And let me tell you, it was definitely the peanut butter. It was not the chocolate. Their peanut butter to me just tastes off. There's something off about it. Like I said, the only reason I like the Take Fives, I actually like them a lot, actually, is because there's caramel, there's peanuts, there's pretzels in it, and there's all this good factors that are in it, and it kind of overshadows the garbage peanut butter, and it actually tastes more like caramel to me than peanut butter, and I like that. So I like the Take Fives, but if you hand me like Reese's Pieces or like especially the Reese's Cups or like the big ones, then nope, I'll pass.
Yeah, I only really like the small ones.
Did you see that they came out with a peanut butter cup with potato chips in it?
I got nauseous just thinking about that.
No, so you want to know something? Guess who tried it? Guess who went out of their way to try this new item that they probably knew they weren't going to like and decided to try it anyway. And let me tell you, that nauseous feeling you got, it's not just by looking at it. It's, yep, let's just say I wasn't feeling great that night. It's, I don't know what they were thinking. If you like that, I apologize, but, like, I nearly vomited. It was terrible, because chips are meant to be hard. They're meant to be crunchy. That is the entire point of a chip. When you eat a chip, you're not thinking, oh, great, can't wait for this to be mushy. No, you eat chips because you're like, oh, yeah, this is going to be crunchy and add some flavor. No, it's like, and when you take a bite of the Reese's, the big cup, I think it's called, it's all mushy potato chips. It's like
even the British get it right by calling them crisps.
Yep.
They say it in the name. They're supposed to be crisp, not a soggy mess of potato.
Yep, exactly.
That's what bad French fries are for.
Well, yeah, I would relate to that to frozen fries, because most frozen fries are absolutely terrible.
If you do them in an air fryer, they're a lot better.
Nope. See, we have an air fryer, and it's still not great. I will air fry pizza. Pizza is like leftover pizza in an air fryer. Man.
How long do you air fry them?
We have a pizza setting on ours, so I don't know how. I think
no, for the fries, how long do you air fry them?
We take the recommendation, then we add 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, because for our air fryer, we do like 10 minutes. We always do the max temp and the recommended time. We don't mess around with like. So we're always cooking it at like 400 to 425 at the recommended time. We don't give a shit about 350 at recommended time or.
Yeah. Well, some fries are 350, but the ones we usually get are name brand, and they're usually 400. So we're still on 400, but we do the recommended time. Or sorry, we don't do the recommended time. We do whatever the. Or no, that was the pizza I was talking about. Never mind. Yeah, we do whatever the recommended time is, and then we add 5 minutes to make them extra crispy, and they're still not great. I mean, they're crispy. I'll give them that, especially the McDonald's ones. But like shoestring, I think is what they're called. But like it's just the taste. There's something off about like frozen food to me. Like I not to sound pretentious or anything, but like I've had like I've had frozen food before, and it doesn't taste as good. And so I'm more used to like home fries or like like if I go out to a restaurant like Red Robin, which makes excellent fries. Red Robin, sponsor me. But they make excellent fries, and so I'm so used to like those style of fries, and they're fresh. Then like if you give me frozen fries, I just probably won't eat them, you know.
Oh no, I completely agree with you on frozen food. I have never touched a frozen dinner, and I never wish to. The only frozen food that I will actually eat is frozen pizzas, because some of those are actually pretty good. Because it's all the ingredients are frozen together on the pizza, not a pre-cooked pizza that is frozen.
Right. Okay, so I gotta tell you though, so what's the brand you're getting then?
Believe it or not, Price Chopper.
Like their brand?
Yes, the Price Chopper brand frozen pizzas.
Interesting.
Are actually pretty decent.
I thought you were gonna say one of the main 5, because I was gonna tell you, I've tried all of them. I've tried Red Baron, DiGiorno, I've tried California Pizza Kitchen, I've tried whatever the frick the other ones are. So I've tried pretty much all of them. And oh yeah, I've also tried like Walmart's brand. And by the way, stay away from Walmart's brand. They are always soggy and they're never crispy no matter what you do to them. And the taste isn't great. But I found that Red Baron is the best in terms of the name brands. And just my personal experience. Obviously, this differs between people, but in my personal experience, Red Baron's always crunchy. It is, especially if you get the pepperoni. It's super greasy and flavorful. Whereas like the Walmart brand is just still god awful.
Maybe we're so picky about our pizza because we've grown up with a amazing pizza place. Yeah. Within decent range. Within
walking distance for me, really. I could walk there without a problem. I mean, I want it.
Well, for me, now that I actually have my license, woo, it's not that long of a drive.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I don't want to sound pretentious, but like I just don't enjoy frozen food that much. Like I won't scoff. Like scoffing is a harsh word. Whatever the word beneath scoffing is. But like if you take a dinner, like let's say you made chicken fajitas, or not chicken fajitas, sorry. Let's say you made like something you could freeze, right? You made spaghetti and meatballs, right? And like that was the thing you made that night. If the second you freeze that, I'm not gonna touch it anymore because I would rather eat the leftovers. Because I'm good about eating leftovers. I never like food going to waste.
Yeah.
And so if you freeze something like that, I'm not gonna eat it. If you put it in the fridge, I will eat it because the fridge is fine. It just keeps it for a day or two, and I will usually eat it.
The only exception that I have to that is for when I was in Boy Scouts. We had a lot of frozen spaghetti from one of our fundraisers, and one of the, I won't say moms, but one of the main assistant scoutmasters in the troop had frozen it. And what we did to reheat it was, because we were out camping, we poked a hole through the bag, and because obviously you don't have a microwave while you're camping.
Not usually. Unless
you're in a camper, but that's not camping. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Oh god, I fell. I fell and I cleaned something on the way down. That was beautiful. But yeah, keep going with your story.
I don't know how many people that'll piss off, but I'm sorry. Camper is... I'm not going to say it's not camping, but it's certainly not...
It's not traditional camping.
It's not true camping, in a sense.
Yeah.
But, so what we had done was we took the gallon Ziploc of frozen spaghetti and noodles, and we have rather large pans that we use for dishes, like rather deep pots. And we take the spaghetti, we put the bag in the pot and tie it to a branch going across the pot after we get the water to boiling, and we would heated up by putting it in boiling water. And it actually didn't turn out that bad.
Interesting. Well, here's the thing.
It's probably because it wasn't microwaved. Because microwave frozen food is...
God awful, yeah.
Just no.
Microwave and frozen should probably not be in the same words together. Or sentences.
I say this having made microwave bacon most of my life. Microwave bacon isn't even that great unless you put like a bunch of paper towels on whatever you're using to soak up all the grease so that the bacon doesn't become a soggy mess.
Well, microwaving bacon should be your last resort, because if you have an option of pan searing, that's definitely the best option you have. If you have a grill, though, I would definitely recommend grilling bacon.
We have the option. It's, as I'm sure you know, my dad, he doesn't really take grease very well. So to cut down on the total amount of grease, we do it in the microwave so that it doesn't.
Right. You should get. It sounds like you guys need that thing that like you place the bacon, whether it be fresh or frozen, into the slots, and you put it in the microwave, and there's a grease tray at the bottom, and it just collects all the grease for you. So you don't even need the paper towels.
Yeah, my dad's stomach does not take grease very well.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about the thing I just said. It takes all the grease out of it and puts it in it. There'll still be like a little. There's still obviously gonna be grease on it, but like 90% of the grease that it uses in the microwave is taken away. Because for me, I feel bad for him. I know. Is that like a thing that he has, or is it like he's not allergic to grease, is he? Or is it just a?
No, it's like gallbladder issues, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I mean, obviously you don't want too much grease, because too much grease is not good for you. But like, I do love a greasy slice of bacon. You know?
Grease, like some grease is necessary in life. You can't get away through life without having a single drop of grease.
Yeah.
No matter what you eat, there's going to be some grease or oil in it.
Well, that's what I say about sugar, right? Sugar is in like 90% of consumer products, and so like if you were going on a sugar-free diet, I wish you the best, because good luck. There's sugar in basically everything nowadays, and so trying to find
that's why I
like
try to minimize how much. Like all of the snacks that I get is usually goldfish. I don't normally get sweets very often, but when I do, it's like a small bag of York peppermint patties. I'm actually rather sad because I just killed mine recently.
Yeah.
But
oh, we're missing. Yep, good job. There's a wall here. Oh, I saw it. There we go.
But I normally get like crackers and stuff. I don't get like a lot of the other kind of snacks, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I ever since, like I said, I lost my sweet tooth, I've been avoiding like brownies. I don't eat brownies anymore. Well, I dabble occasionally. But like I don't eat brownies. I definitely, like I said earlier, I don't touch cake anymore. Unless it's carrot cake, which is not as sweet as most is. And then candy, I kind of stay away from unless it's a special occasion like Christmas or Easter or something like that. Okay, one different. There we go.
Yeah, I don't. The only real sugar in drinks that I drink anymore is sports drinks or homemade lemonade. Other than that, I don't really drink a lot of. I don't drink anywhere near as much soda as I used to drink.
Yeah, you know, that's fair actually. I said this in our New Year's podcast. Oh, nice. In our New Year's podcast that I've been soda free for, I think it's coming up on 6 years now. Because I mean, there was one instance where I ordered from McDonald's. I said iced tea and they gave me a Pepsi and I accidentally took a sip, but I don't count that because I was unwillingly taking that sip. But like, I've been soda free for like 6 years, and I've gotten to the point now where I think soda is basically a waste of money. Because you could it's like, people always like, oh, but I got a good deal on it. I got $2 for a whole case. It's like, cool. Your body's really gonna thank you for that later. And also, it's like, it adds up, you know.
That's what sport. Yeah, I'm not gonna say sports drinks are that much better than soda. I'd be dumb to say that.
You're talking about like Gatorade, or you're talking about like energy drinks?
Like Gatorade.
Oh, okay.
I would not touch energy drinks within an inch of my life.
You don't take the caffeine that well?
No. If I want caffeine, that's what coffee is for.
Well, the energy drinks are like for a surplus, because if you want good caffeine, you need because Dunkin', I think, has the highest caffeine in their coffee. They're like the strongest in the game, even beating out Starbucks, which I thought was interesting.
Starbucks coffee is shit, anyways. I'm going to start a war in the comments with that one.
You know what? We're both going to start a war. I have shit on Starbucks at least 50 times in my YouTube and podcasting career, so no problem.
To quote my dad, Starbucks coffee tastes like battery acid.
You know what? I'm going to frame that on my wall because I would agree with that statement. Yeah, listen.
Which is why I'm very sad that there are no Dunkin' Donuts in Arizona.
That's a crime. That's illegal.
Well, at least where I am.
Yeah.
Which I will openly say it because I won't be here very much longer. Phoenix. So.
Well, and they'd have to track you down in just Phoenix anyway. So. I mean, my audience has never shown to be that type anyway. Especially the people that comment. The people that comment are super nice. I love you guys.
Where the hell? What are we missing so much?
We're not even at a point yet where it's telling us, yeah.
And we're at 99%.
I found one trim, and that wasn't enough, apparently. Oh, hang on. I found a foundation. Where's that? Where's that? Timber frame. Oh, yeah, okay. I found one, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, you know. I don't even see what... Oh, there it was. Nope, that wasn't enough either. Well, yeah, I can check the post and stuff. I haven't been checking these.
I got all the way around.
Well, you did not, because there's a post. There we go.
Oh, gate.
Oh, yeah, the gate. Got the gate. Post.
I'm sorry, but Dunkin' Donuts coffee is far superior to Starbucks coffee in every way, shape, and form.
Oh, hell yes, it is. Dude, like, I get Dunkin' on the reg.
Okay, I cannot say about, like, the specialty drinks, because, one, I don't like specialty drinks for coffee.
Exactly, yep.
And just like a standard coffee with, for me, just a couple sugars, because I just need something to take the bitter off. I don't particularly like cream in my coffee.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm actually the exact same way. So when I go to Dunkin', I have tried the refreshers, and people keep talking about them, but I didn't find them that interesting. But when it comes to coffee, my go-to order is I get half decaf, because I don't. If I get full decaf, not full decaf. If I get full blown the normal energy or whatever, I am balls to the walls the entire day, and I don't enjoy that too much, especially at night when I'm trying to sleep. So I get half decaf. I get the house-made original blend, and I get milk, and I get vanilla and caramel. One of them is unsweetened. I think the caramel's unsweetened. And so it's a little bit sweet, but it's super good, and I always get a large because it helps me wake up during the day, because half the time when I wake, especially on like the early days of the week, I'm like super groggy in the morning, and I just need coffee.
The only time where I really put anything other than sugar in my coffee is if I'm feeling it and I decide my family likes to make our own hot chocolate mix, as I'm sure you know.
Yes.
If you know.
I seem to recall that, yes.
I will sometimes put a couple scoops of that in my coffee, and it is actually pretty decent.
But yeah, like we literally have an entire podcast episode based on me trying to get a sponsorship from Dunkin'. The title is literally called "America Runs on Dunkin'." If you go to our podcasting, one of the podcasting things, that is literally the name of it. And at least 5 times I say, "Dunkin', you should sponsor us," because like I will happily take your money and I will talk about your company, your products, whatever for a straight hour. I don't care. Like I can talk openly about Dunkin' because I have so much experience with them.
Especially the one that's in town.
Yeah.
Their coffee it makes my dad, if he forgets a coffee, his 2 travel mugs. He brings 2 travel mugs of coffee because he works. His drive is an hour away.
Right. Oh, that's ours.
Yeah. So he has a couple travel mugs to fill the way. My dad was also nice enough to send me a bag of instant coffee packets, nice. Which I have, and it's good instant coffee, not just cheapo brand instant coffee. Yes, how did we miss a door? And how is there still more?
I don't know. I'm just checking the descriptions at this point. We're missing a window somewhere. I swear I've checked every single window.
There's door handles.
Oh, yeah.
Cellar door handle 0 of 2.
Oh, here we go. Cellar door handle. Oh, so the cellar's here.
And I thought I got the steps.
What do you mean cellar door handle? There's nothing on here. Oh, there we go.
On both of them.
No, I got them.
Okay.
Timber frame. The timber frames are going to be the hardest. I've been checking, like, every timber frame, and I swear to God, I have not seen any. Like, before we even found the door, that's what I was looking for. It was timber frame. Oh, here's one.
Here's another one.
Oh, they were right next to each other. Jesus. But yeah, like, my go-to order is not just the coffee. I usually get a sausage, egg, and cheese on a bagel, a plain bagel, and it's super good always. And if I'm feeling generous, or not generous, if I'm feeling like I want it, I will usually get a snack wrap or a thing of Munchkins, because their Munchkins are good. But yeah, like, the people that are at my location, they're really good at their job also, and they're also super friendly and stuff, so it's like, it's really good. And like you said, they're good at their job. So. And
most of them are also go to the school too, so.
I did not know that. I mean, I never interacted with the order online.
So that might be more the.
That might be more McDonald's, I think. I've seen a lot more people there.
Yeah, McDonald's and the local grocery stores. That's pretty close.
Oh, definitely. I've run into so many people there. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. The Brian Dairy that's getting put in. Oh, I know where it's getting put in. You know where that barber shop in
Yes.
State Farm used to be? That building no longer exists.
I noticed that.
That's
my grandfather
where the
actually
Brian Dairy is going in.
Apparently my grandfather on my dad's side used to get a haircut there, and they closed down.
They were such. Oh, he was such a good barber too.
Yeah.
And then his daughter took over, and she just didn't want. It just wasn't the same.
Yeah. Well, it's. I mean, I didn't know. Like, I never went there, but apparently my grandfather went. He was like, that was his regular barber, because he would walk into town, because my grandfather loves his walks. And he would walk into town. If he was getting groceries, he would stop at the barber first, and then get his groceries later. Then we'd walk home. And so he had like this routine, and obviously it stopped when they shut down. So you know, that's I guess that's how it'd be.
They were a very good barbershop.
So now, if we're talking about the area, that Chinese place, did you ever go there?
We have, but it is now way too expensive.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I was
for what we would normally get, it's like $90 now.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're getting. That's $90. Are you talking about like all of you, or like the 4 of you all getting something, or
like if we order for the family, we have like a set order that we always do, and it has steadily increased in price.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, if you had a negative experience with them they've gotten better in terms of like quality. In terms of price, yeah, they've gotten worse, but obviously.
And they're, as far as I know, they only accept cash now.
Yes, that is another unfortunate thing. But like in terms of food quality, they've gotten better because they used to be they weren't that great, and I would usually prefer the place next door. You know what I'm talking about than them. But now it's like to the point where me and my mom will get Chinese a couple times. It's definitely expensive, and I definitely warn her like, hey, if you want to do something less expensive, let's do either the place next door or like McDonald's.
I didn't know that there was another Chinese place.
No. It's the pizza place. Is what I mean by next door.
Oh, that place next door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
where
I don't know what this thing is. I've been looking. I believe it. I think it's a lie. I don't think it's real. I swear I just saw it again. I did. It's right here. You cheeky bugger. Got it.
Let's go! Finally.
It's always the last thing. Me and John found that out too. It's always when you're looking for one thing. Nice. Look at that beautiful house. Beautiful. But yeah. It doesn't show me the whole rundown. I think it's because I'm not the host. Yeah, me and John ran into that same problem too, but it's interesting because they, like I said, they got better in terms of price. Or sorry, no, they didn't. They got better in terms of quality.
No, they didn't.
But they did get worse in price. So they kind of shifted things, and it's up to you to decide if it's in a good or a bad way. I think the quality of the food almost peaks at where the price is, but like I said, if you want like there's a hibachi place I think somewhere down the road. Like 15 minutes down the road, not super close, but it's like if you go there, apparently it's really good. I haven't been there, and I don't know if I would want to go there. Those I don't know if those are hibachi grills. I think that's what they're called. It's where they cook the food in front of you. It's like a dinner and a show. I don't know. I've never had a big key for that. I've never been like, ooh, I want to go to one of those places. I'd rather go to like a Korean barbecue or something like that.
I've never been to like a Korean barbecue place.
Nor have I, but I've seen them online and I've seen people review them.
The Thai place across the street from my college is amazing.
Dude, I love Thai food. There's a Thai place in where I'm at. I don't know if you've been there.
And they have lunch specials too. Nice. So it's like $9 for a lunch. And it's a little bit less, but it's still so good. Because the issue is that it's across the street, and because the breakfast is always eggs, a form of meat, and a form of hash browns.
Right.
And the eggs are always depressing. So I wake up, so I say screw it, and in a sense, I'm technically on the same sleep schedule, in a way. Ish.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the whole time difference thing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's a Thai place that's by that's where I'm at that I've tried. And I also tried that purely because of COVID, because they weren't doing delivery back then. And it was super good. I couldn't tell you what I ordered because it was all in things I didn't understand. But what I can tell you is whatever I did order was freaking good. Especially I think I got like their Thai iced tea. Hoo boy. Let me tell you about Thai iced tea.
Yeah, no, you walk into the Thai place across the street, you are served with a quart mason jar of water.
Oh, of water, yeah.
Of water with some cucumbers at the bottom.
Nice. I do like. It's weird because I don't enjoy cucumbers eating them, but I will dabble in cucumber water or like cucumber water. I also will dabble in like not just drinking it straight because that's a little strange, but like pickle juice. If you mix pickle juice with something, I'll probably like it. But yeah, Thai food is really good.
Oh, I know all about pickle juice.
Oh, do you? Is there a reason for that, or you just gonna leave it there?
Do you not remember my family's canning habits?
I do not know. I just remember the hot cocoa thing.
Do you remember our garden?
I don't think I've ever seen your garden.
Oh, well, it probably has a larger square footage than our house.
Yeah.
And we have a raised, like a 6 foot by 6 foot raised bed dedicated to cucumber plants.
Nice.
Every year. So I know all about making pickle brine.
Nice.
For dill pickles, bread and butter pickles, which are more like sweet pickles.
Mm-hmm.
Making and canning said pickles, making and canning stewed tomatoes. Yeah.
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 Well, we
also make our own jelly and stuff, which is really cool.
Nice. Well, we attempted the boat, and we needed to change that. We did. What was the first thing we did?
Well.
Oh, we did the shoe. That was the first thing we did.
Yeah, the shoe.
We did the shoe. So we did the shoe house, and we did this house. I think that's a pretty good place to break for these episodes, because we're gonna be split into 2 episodes, I think, or 3, depending on how long this was. But either way, let me know if you guys like these Powerwash Power Hours, because I'll try and get more people on if I can. Obviously, they need to have Powerwash Simulator, so we'll try and get that sorted out.
I'm sure me, you, and John could probably... Is it 2 players max per co-op?
On campaign it is, not on free play. I think on free play you can have... It did say up to 6, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
So we'd have to plan for it. I'm probably going to wait for a bit, because like I said, I want to do... Like I told you, actually, I want to get Faz set up again. I want to get Tabletop set up again. So I'm going to focus on a couple more things first. But... like I said in the comments, guys, let me know if you like these Powerwash Power Hours, because like I said, it's really just us talking, so I would recommend you play this in the background or something, because it's not really, I doubt you're really going to be paying attention to the actual dirt and stuff we're cleaning, unless of course
and you can hear us diss Starbucks.
Yeah. Oh, I'll diss it all day.
I will join you.
Just we'll be like just talk about Starbucks, and all of a sudden we just hear knocks on our door, like, we know you're in there, come out with it, just dunking in your hands. But so yeah.
If they can find my dorm number.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Axel is a very busy man, but he does have a Twitch right now, so I put a link in the description, and also on screen.
I have not been on Twitch in forever.
I know, but just in case, if he gets if you were to get 10,000, I can't promise anything, but if you were to get 10,000 followers, would you stream again?
Yes.
All right, well,
I would make a strong attempt to.
Okay. Well,
over the summer, I definitely can.
All right.
Well, maybe not future summers because of college stuff.
Right.
But
well, he'll make an attempt, damn it. So, there you go.
So during the school year, I would make an attempt during my free time. Instead of sitting there getting pissed at myself, I have people who can laugh at me getting pissed.
Right. Yeah, so if you guys get him to, I don't even have 10,000 followers myself, but, we can try. So go follow him over there. Like I said, the link will be in the description of any video he's in, just like John. So go check the description there. It would also be on screen at some point, I think. So there you go. And check the playlist if you want to see me and John do this, or if you're from the future, there might be other Powerwash Power Hours that I've done. So check the playlist for that nonetheless. And of course, guys, consider subscribing for the content you're seeing. Also, I've mentioned the podcast already, but in case you don't want to go watch that episode, we have like 30 other episodes that you can go watch based on other things. We also talk about serious topics like mental health, and abortion was the first episode we did that was serious. So go check out those if you want to talk about some, or if you want to listen to some serious stuff. And then of course we have some like jokey stuff in there, like our fear of ghosts, some worst school trips we've had, and like that kind of stuff. So go check it out over there. We're called the Provokers.
On the bus, go bye bye bye.
So we're called the Provokers. You can check us out on Amazon Music, Spotify, or basically any mainstream podcasting platform. If there's something that you can think of that's not, let us know, because we might be able to add it. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching these episodes, and we'll see you guys next time.